Hey class, so this is a little flashcard review for the final. So I will also make sure that you have the link for this flashcard set, but here's me going through them, just pointing out a few of the little things. Remember that a prompt is where it's the prompt method, and it displays a box that prompts the user for input. So if you see something that says, "Hey, what's your name?" that is a prompt. A little different than the next one, which is the alert. So the alert is just a little box that pops out and says, "Hey, this is the thing," and then it has an OK button. Okay, so it's a little different. And is just okay. I need to pause that. I want control. The little and sign. Remember that's the ampersand. So I always remember ampersand and. Okay, ampersand and. The two lines that means or. That's it. This, of course, is less than or equal to. This is not. Okay, this exclamation point means not in JavaScript. Okay, this is greater than or equal to. This is just plain old equals to. Now here we go. This is one that's a combo where it's not equal. So this thing means not equal because we've got that exclamation point and the equal sign. All right, so here is so that we can try this now. So x is 6 and y is 3. So we've got 6 is less than 10. Well, yeah, that's true. But remember, we've got an and. So we also have the other side. The other side also has to be true for the whole thing to be true. So y is 3. So 3 is greater than 1. Yes, that is also true. So this whole thing is true. Let's check. Yes, it is. Great. Let's do another one. So now we have 6. X is 6 and y is 3. So is 6 equal to 5? It is not. Okay, so that part is not true, but we have an or. So then now we're looking at 3. Is 3 equal to 5? It is also not true. That is also not true. So this whole thing is false. If one of these was correct, then we could say true, but neither one of them is correct. So then we have to say false. Okay. All right, next one. So this one, okay. Oh, darn it. I messed up and I should have put again the same thing. X is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. I'll go ahead and fix these in before you guys see it. So 5 is definitely not equal to 3, right? 5 is not equal to 3, but then it says not. So this part is false, but that not means that it's not false. So, and not false means true, right? I always think of it as the opposite. So if this is false, the opposite obviously is true. But literally it means not false, which would be true. Okay? That one's a little tricky, so just watch that one. But really it's the opposite of whatever the stuff is. It's not false, which is true. Okay. Let's this one is modulus. And remember modulus is sorry, I went too fast. Modulus returns the division remainder. So let's take a look at an example of that. So x is 15 and y is 5. So then it's saying x modulus y. So I always just kind of like look at that division sign, and that's how I know. So it's basically saying 15 divided by 3 except it's actually modulus, so don't forget that part. So here, let's do it this way. 15 divided by 3, and we get 5 remainder of 0. Because it says modulus, we are looking for the remainder. So our answer would be 0. Okay, let's take a look. So x divided by y, x equals 3, remainder 0. So 15 divided by 5 equals 3. The remainder is 0. That means that the modulus is also 0. Okay, so if your remainder is 0, that means your modulus is 0. Modulus has the same value as the remainder. Okay, if something is something, if you want something to happen, then the condition has to be true. If I want to go to the movies, my room better be clean. Stuff like that. We've done that. Okay. Math objects. And the reason I wanted to show these to you was because I really wanted you to just kind of really see that every single time that you've got some kind of action, a square root, a power, a maximum number, a minimum number, they always have math in front of it. Math dot, math dot. Okay? So that's why I wanted you to see all these. Not that you necessarily need to memorize all of these. It is just so that you really recognize that pattern of math dot. Okay, so let's look at a next one because it's more of these. And this one is the rounding one. So let's look at those again. Math dot round, math dot floor, math dot seal, math dot trunk. And you can look, this one rounds to the nearest integer. This one rounds to, it rounds down towards the floor. This one rounds up towards the ceiling. Okay. Math trigonometry. This one is math dot sine, cos, tan, asine. Again, just that pattern of math dot. Okay. Same thing, math dot log, math dot log 10. Okay, all of those. Again, it's just that pattern that I want you to recognize. And then these are just a couple of extra ones. Math dot random, math dot pi, math dot e. Again, always with that math dot. So these are some number methods, and I wanted you to, again, here's the reason I wanted you to recognize that toString returns a number as a string. toExponential returns a number written in exponential. toFixed returns a number written with a number of decimals. So if I put toFixed 2, then I would have, let's say, 45.12. Okay, that's what it means. So toFixed, whatever number is in here, if I had put a 3 in there, then I would have had to return a number that was fixed to 3 decimals. That's all that I wanted you guys to see on this one. Not necessarily memorize them, just recognize that pattern of to something. Some basic string methods. Again, we're looking at some more to stuff. To uppercase, to lowercase. Just stick that 2 in front of it. More than likely, you're going to guess right. Okay, reserved words. So reserved words are words that we should not, cannot use in our code as variables, function names, or loop labels. Okay, so you can't use them. And here are the list. Okay, so alert. We know we have alert. We've used that. So you can't say var alert alert or var alert equals 4. Java Jeeves just doesn't know the difference between you're saying, oh, this is a name, and now you're actually saying you want a little box to pop out. He just cannot distinguish that. So a lot of these words you'll recognize: Boolean, confirm, constructor. Here's another, the rest of the list: date, let me see, function. Some of these we haven't worked with, but some of them, Java, length. Some of them, we have definitely worked with, and they're just not good names. Math, number, object, print, prompt. Okay, so here's the full list. I think there's like 63 of these words. So just kind of take a peek at them and just know these words cannot be used when you name a function or anything like that. Okay, math.ceil rounds up towards the ceiling. Math.floor. The only thing that I want to tell you on this one is that I know I really wish they had let us put ceiling in the method, but it is not there. Okay, and so definitely watch that when you are looking for that math.ceil. It is just math.ceil, not math.ceiling. Okay, all right, math.floor rounds down to the floor. Math.round, this one depends on the number. So this one rounds down for 1, 2, 3, and 4, all round down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 round up. Okay, so really depends on that number. String. Okay, strings are for storing text and written with quotes. So if there is a quote on it, it's a string. So this 45 with single quotes, that's a string. This 4.5 with double quotes is also a string. Doesn't matter if they're single or double, they are still strings. Hello, Mary, both of those are strings. Boolean, true or false. That's all I can tell you on this one, true or false. Number, here we go. We only have one type of number. I know that in class we did that, but that's just kind of code HS specific, where we did that read int and read float and all that stuff. Just, I don't know, forget that. It's just code HS stuff. In JavaScript out in the real world, we only have one number. A number's a number's a number. 4 is a number. 4.4 is just a number. We don't distinguish between ints and floats in JavaScript. Okay? So here's one. So if we've got x is 10, y is 20, what is x plus y? So z should equal, hopefully you said 30, because JavaScript uses the little plus symbol as addition and concatenation. Numbers are added, strings are concatenated. So here's an example of a concatenation. Notice those quotes. That means this stuff is string. So if we have a 10 as a string and a 20 as a string, what should we get? Well, we should get 10, 20. We did not add those as numbers because they are string. Okay, undefined. So if we do not define something, if we do not assign a value to it, it is undefined. So var number, the variable number, is undefined. I didn't tell you what number was going to be. I could have said var number is true. I could have said var number is 4. Var number is quote 4 unquote. Okay, so you don't really know what this is just yet. Okay, I could have done that and it actually would have been a string, not really a number. So we just don't know what it is. It is a number. I mean, it is undefined. Okay, this one, on the other hand, clearly is a number. It doesn't have quotes on it. There's nothing on it. That is definitely defined. Okay, that's all that one is. Math.random. Again, with that math dot. And this one just assigns a random number between 0 and 1. Okay, I will absolutely put the link so that you can go over these again, and then you will, these are very, very helpful for the final that you guys have to take. So good luck. I'll see you guys in class. Bye.